Welcome back to another exciting episode of Galatea Kills Everything, your #1 rated daily Metropolis weather program where Galatea kills everything. We are on assignment in another timeline tonight over here at Flashpoint Gotham, and we are getting ready to face off with our second Paradox Demon of the evening. That is right, folks. It is Paradox Princes all night tonight here on the old show, and we've got remote correspondent Galatea showing you how the go goes. Well, let's get into it. First off, this thing doesn't really have a fighting style per se, so if you're a counter game guy, put that thought out of your head. That's a really, really great way to end up killed, and that would undermine the entire point of what we're trying to accomplish here. Second, as you can see, he is clearly the love child of some sort of horrifying arthropod and a centaur, perhaps with a nuclear reactor somewhere on his mom's side about a generation or two back. What that really means is you don't want to go anywhere near this damn thing. It is very, very unsafe to be in front of, and we're going to unpack why. So first off, it does have a few basic melee attacks. These are damaging, but not overall fatal or even really remotely unsafe. It's just something you don't want to take a lot of. Plus, false sense of security. There's a lot of things that this thing can do to you at close range, and its big-ass melee attack is probably the least worrisome of those things. Now, as you can see, it's been using a regular, heavy, long-range attack, that big energy ball. That is a signature move of the Paradox Princes, and this one in particular is fond of it. It does do a tremendous amount of damage, but it in itself is not instantly fatal. Now, something else to watch out for in this area, and I'm going to point it out right now, there are plenty of ads around here. It doesn't spawn any ads of its own, so you don't have to worry about that, but you do have to worry about the locals. Get them taken care of and return your focus to the big guy. Now, this particular prince is based off of the warrior configuration. If you are familiar with the Paradox Raid, this is the one that he's based on. He does have one attack that we're not going to see here, and I'm going to point it out to you here in a moment, because you don't want to see that attack. It's pretty much instantly fatal if it happens, and it's the entire reason why we stay back with him. Every now and again throughout the fight, you're going to notice he stops and he does a massive inhale, and he'll have a skull telegraph above his head when that happens. The reason why is because something bad is coming out of him afterwards. If you're far enough away or there's not enough targets in front of him, he'll throw that large single projectile attack, which it's damaging, but it's fairly easy to dodge, especially at a distance. It telegraphs very well at a distance. But the more important thing is, if you're close to him, he's going to switch that with his classic raid attack, which is 5 of those things at the same time, coming at you like a giant energy shotgun. Now, this is dangerous for 2 reasons. First off, your point-blank range, you can't go anywhere. Second, the damage zones on those things overlap. It will kill you in pretty much one shot, no matter who you are or what you've got running for mitigation or build. I think the only way to successfully live through that attack is to die and then come back from the dead with Lazarus Pit water. As long as you stay the fuck away from him and continue nailing him with range attacks, you should be good to go. I would recommend maybe a little bit of aggro drop, build in a little bit of mitigation, and you should be fine. Now, like all other bounties in this area, 8 marks, reward box, that's the weekly, and like all other bounties in this area, he does have a tremendous range of feats associated with defeating him. Look him up, skill points for everyone. You folks have a good night.